And Higgins.
Running at my guys to get their attention.
19 lead changes, 15 ties in this game. Mick Cronin and company gave Gonzaga all they could handle. Cronin at the podium.
It's not their fault because Gonzaga, we trained them to get back, because Gonzaga is so fast. But I knew the clock was short, and I knew all he had was a desperation heave, and I've lost on that before. So I was running. I would literally, if you look at the film, I was running to try to get him to come up so he couldn't dribble into that shot. Obviously, still was a bank shot from half court. So,
Ben, you want to go ahead?
Still on mute. I can see it.
Ben. All right, we'll move on with Danny Thompson. Go ahead.
Gotta help Ben.
Danny Thompson with the three-point conversion, outstanding season. As you look ahead to next season, I know it's kind of hard to look into next year, but when do you decide to get back into things, and what do you tell this team with the guys coming back towards next season?
Danny, that's the least of my worries, with all due respect right now. Right now, I'm just tried to give him a talk about this season and how proud I am of them. And some of the players spoke in there. Cody spoke, Tiger spoke, Johnny spoke. It was an honor to be their coach. And I apologize, but next season's the last thing on my mind right now.
Next question is from Carter Hill of the Fifth Quarter. Carter, go ahead and ask your question.
Hey, Coach. Carter Hill with Fifth Quarter. Congratulations on a great season. I'm just curious, was that the best college basketball game you've ever been a part of, in your opinion?
That's another tough one, buddy. I'd say no, because we didn't win. I'm sure for you guys, it was great to watch. Obviously a great game. Showing my age a little bit, though. My friend, this is my 18th year as a head coach, 25 in college. So we didn't win, so I can't give it that tag. But I know what you're saying. Obviously, it was a great game with big time performances by a lot of players in this game. I thought it was a well officiated game. Obviously, I was hoping they'd call a block at the end of the play, at the end of regulation when Johnny drove to the basket. It might have been a charge. I haven't seen the film, but I would say this, even if it's the hardest play in the world for an official. And if I see the film and it looked like the guy was moving, then, sometimes things aren't meant to be. And I could tell you the official if he did miss it, I'm sure he didn't mean to. But maybe it was a charge. I don't know. Great game, great experience for us, and we're going to stay positive.
Our next question is from Adam Grosbard. Adam, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Adam Grossbard, Orange County Register. Mick, Tiger, came up with some really big shots early, and then the layup to tie things in overtime, or to put you ahead in regulation. Like, what type of performance did he give you guys tonight?
He was great. 17 points, 7 assists, 1 turnover. Maybe a big key to the game was when we kind of had the lead, had the game the way we wanted, and he goes out with his second foul with 8:23 in the first half. That didn't help us. We were able to get the half only down 1, but, maybe if he doesn't go out, we get the half, up 5 or 6. But that being said, to answer your question, Tiger was awesome. And I'll add, he took at least 2 charges that were called, at least 2. I'm not sure if he might have had more.
Our next question is from Mike Regaldo. Mike, go ahead, unmute yourself and ask your question.
Mike Regalado, Bruin Report Online. Hey, Coach, what is this performance in the NCAA tournament in your second year at UCLA? What does that do to establish an identity and define your program?
Well, we've been doing that since last year, and there was no tournament last year. But obviously, it's all positive, Mike. I told the guys, but I hear all the stuff. People wanted the final they got. We might not have been the best team in the country all year, but we became one of the best 4 teams in the country, period. This was not a fluke tonight. we would not have gotten blown out Monday night. We didn't sneak in, man. We beat, good Michigan and Alabama. So I guess, Mike, hopefully it's all positive, especially to our Bruin faithful back home. It's tough trust me, as a coach, I appreciate fans, even when they're mad at me. It's because I just appreciate the fact that they're a fan, because that's, we lost our fans this year, in all sports. So it's just so, you miss it. So my message to our fans is get your season tickets. Let's get this pandemic over with and pack Pauley Pavilion and make UCLA a yearly elite program. That's what I came to UCLA for. Fans were awesome towards the end of last year with our late games. And to them, keep their head up, and we'll just keep. We're just getting started. So this is my first tournament, and so we're just going to take a rest right now, Mike. These guys are all tired. Get back, see some sun back home.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.